What's going on, you guys? Today I've got the brand new Red E version 2 by Willumsen Copenhagen. It's an axis lock folder with textured G10 scales and a Sandvik 14c blade. It was designed by Mikkel Willumsen, a well-known knife designer from Denmark, and manufactured in China. Mikkel is known for his custom knives and for the knives he's designed for other brands like Concept. But these are selling under his own name and company. I purchased this knife from his Kickstarter campaign for about $65. I don't think it's hit shelves yet on most knife sites, but hopefully soon. So if you want to buy it right now, you can order it on Willumsen Copenhagen's website for $72 before taxes and shipping. I'll make sure to update the links though, so that way, if it is available on White Mountain Knives, you can use my promo code SHARPAF to get 10% off. I'll also link the Ready version 1 that's available on Amazon and the Chibs two-tone that is available on White Mountain Knives. So the Ready version 2 is available in 4 different versions. They all have a G10 handle and a Sandvik 14c blade. This is the OD green and black G10 handle with a black acid wash blade. There's a tan and black handle with a desert tan titanium coated blade, or a gray and black handle that looks kind of bluish in the pictures with a gray stonewash blade. And the last version has a red rosewood handle and a gray stonewash blade. Let me know in the comments which version you like the best. So let's get into the specs and then I'll tell you my likes and dislikes. The Ready is kind of a cross between the original Ready axis lock and the Chibs two-tone. We get the textured two-tone G10 scales that a lot of us really liked from the Chibs, combined with the axis lock and the shape of the Ready. And instead of the original D2, we get Sandvik 14c, and instead of the thumb hole, we have thumb studs. And I think this is my favorite design from the Willumsen Copenhagen brand so far. And it's really cool how previous models have kind of morphed into what we see here. Although it definitely still feels like every aspect was intentional, not accidental. The blade length is 2.7 inches or 7 centimeters. The blade thickness is 0.137 inches or 3.5 millimeters. The handle length is 3.9 inches or 10 centimeters. The handle thickness is half an inch or 13 millimeters. And the overall length is 6.6 inches or 17 centimeters. It weighs 4.3 ounces or 121 grams. And as I mentioned before, it's Sandvik 14c steel and G10. And this version has a black backspacer. There's a lanyard hole right here. And it's an axis lock. It opens with the thumb studs or a flick of the wrist if you release the spring. And obviously it closes by releasing the lock. And it has a very smooth and satisfying action. The pocket clip is tip up, right or left side. It slides into place in between the G10 and the skeletonized stainless steel liners. And because it slips in behind the G10, there's no screws poking out to worry about, so less wear and tear on your pocket. It's a deep carry clip, but because of the handle shape, it's not a true deep carry in my opinion. But here's what it looks like in your pocket. It has a branded pocket clip that says Ready in stenciled lettering, but it also comes with an extra clip without the branding. The blade centering is good and there's no blade play. And it was crazy sharp right out of the box. Very impressive. So let's get into my likes and dislikes. I like that for a small to medium-sized knife, you can get a 4-finger grip even without choking up. The handle size is perfect for my size hands, and when choking up, the grip is really good with the finger choil and the jimping along the top and a little bit of jimping in the choil. I normally prefer a neutral handle, and I'm not a big fan of grooves like this, forcing your position. But in this case, it fits my hand perfect, and I have no complaints. He really did a good job of maximizing the space, and with the chubby blade, it definitely looks and feels like a larger knife than it really is. And good ergos overall for such a small knife. And it's very EDC friendly. I like the extra grip you get with the textured G10, and I think it looks really cool. Having an axis lock and thumb studs, the fidget factor is obviously really good, and one-handed opening and closing is a breeze. And you can open and close it while keeping your hand out of the path of the blade. And lastly, the packaging is really cool, and I like that he included a Velcro patch, an extra pocket clip, screw, tool, and a pouch. Definitely love the extra swag. Okay, so dislikes. I don't love the placement of the lettering or the branding on the blade. I don't get as annoyed as some of you do with the writing on the blade, but I just don't like how it lines up here when it's closed. It just barely cuts it off. I'd rather it be moved over just a hair or be out of sight completely. The top of the pocket clip sticks out pretty far. It's perfect for going in and out of your pocket, but I do tend to feel that in my hand while in use. Not when I choke up, however. It's much more comfortable to choke up and use the finger choil, and then that hot spot disappears entirely. But when all 4 fingers are on the handle down below, you will notice the pocket clip. And lastly, I'm not sure what the price is going to be for this knife at retailers. I feel like the price I paid on the Kickstarter campaign was a pretty good deal. If the retail price is higher than the Kickstarter for G10 and Sandvik, made in China, there is a lot of competition out there. Although for a Willumsen design and an axis lock, I'd still be willing to pay for it. Overall, I'm very impressed with the Rat E. Let me know what you guys think about the Willumsen Copenhagen Rat E version 2 in the comments. Stay tuned for size comparisons, and don't forget to like and subscribe. That's it for me, guys. Thanks for watching.